Of course, most notably Harry Kane, who misses just a second international game in 2.5 years. In November, at the age of 80, he was a man who enlightened the nation during his time in charge. Particularly hasn't played for Brazil at any level. Makes his debut at Wembley against England. Hardly the ideal start.
To the most inexperienced in the world, with none of the three goalkeepers a cap between them.
As Rob says, England looking to test Bento early on this evening. Beraldo. Touch from Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. Rafinha, Barcelona. Rodrigo thought about the shot, which was a comfortable one for May, along with Vinicius Jr. That isn't going to reach him though. Rodrigo, 13 goals. From Kyle Walker. Although you have to say Vinicius Jr. didn't get the best contact on that.
A moment of brilliance from Kyle Walker, and then almost managed to strike his own player with the ball. And that's the benefit having Kyle Walker in the team.
Here's Vinicius Jr. again, up against Walker again, and round him. Went to ground. The Portuguese referee was right on top of that, unmoved. No foul on Foden. England were waiting for the whistle. On go Brazil. Here's Vinicius Jr. again, up against Walker again, and round him. Went to ground. The Portuguese referee. No foul on Foden. England were waiting for the whistle. On go Brazil. There's nothing experimental up there.
No, and they all know each other's games and can all complement each other so well. And it stemmed from Vinicius Jr. drifting inside, just changing it up a little bit, at just a different angle.
There on Tuesday, so it's a real opportunity to see what England have got.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ollie Watkins talking before the game to say, well, we need to adapt to how I play, and the players need to understand. Now, again, wonderful moment for Konza. His game's developed under Unai Emery, particularly on the ball, and need to be good on the ball at international football, obviously.
So 63 debuts Gareth Southgate has given. First time cross. Foden was waiting. To Konza. Tough position to try and force your way into this squad, of course. Beraldo. John Stones not happy with that challenge. Exactly the competitive game that England wanted. And indeed Brazil, we should point out, they've been desperate to face top European opposition. Since the Russian World Cup, they've played just one European team. That was a trip to the as their third manager since the Qatar World Cup. What a way for him to start. Vinicius Jr.
Always looking just to shift and move, and it's dangerous because he's got the runners coming off him at times.
Stones is looking.
Phil Foden, you're thinking again, another player with such quality to do better with the finish.
Officially England's first effort on target. Rice just tidied it up. Fabulous from Rodrigo. Danilo, the captain. 2 minutes of time to add on at the end of this goalless first half, but it's been very open and entertaining. Brazil in particular have certainly had their chances. They almost had another one there. That was in September. He started just 30 of the last 103 Premier League games for Chelsea. Stones fouled. Rodrigo linking up again with his Real Madrid teammate Vinicius Jr. Now Guimaraes. To Rodrigo. They go again, Brazil, Vinicius Jr. No.
Dictating play now for England, the way that he plays, the way that he moves across the pitch, and the freedom that he's been given by the manager allowed.
He certainly had that freedom from Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. 20 goals in 31 games. 20 goals, the same amount that David Beckham scored for Real Madrid. It's ridiculous, really, isn't it? Bellingham. And the long-range effort from John Stones today.
It's interesting that Bento, they're playing out from the back with the goal kicks, and Bento isn't as confident. Not many of us are in the world as confident as Alisson with the ball at their feet, but it's one that know it's going to go short.
Vinicius Jr. Ball at the outside of his foot. Guimaraes. First time! Gallagher was robbed in the centre of midfield there. Rodrigo. Vinicius Jr. away by Stone. So that's the triple England change.
Just about old enough to remember him. But yeah, there's Duncan's like-for-like swap, and someone who's comfortable.
The entire Liverpool squad than Joe Gomez.
Utilised, hasn't he, and across the defence, and the problems that they've had. Liverpool's been absolutely critical.
Stones incidentally has the captain's armband on now.
In his debut, it's a like-for-like swap in terms of positional sense for playing defensive midfielder than Conor Gallagher. And you talk about fast track, you talk about rises. This is meteoric for this boy.
He's played 23 games. That's it for Manchester United. He was part of the under-21 party. I think Manu was training with the first team, and here he is making his England debut at Wembley against alongside Declan Rice in there. He was just one of 50 England caps now.
Calmly spoken, quietly spoken, and that helps. That helps in that position, because you need to have your awareness, keep cool in that position, and just dictate. He's got that metronomic feel to him when he's got the ball. It just moves and moves and moves, and he'll just keep shifting it. The talent, Savio, cutting in onto his left foot. It's a like-for-like swap. This is Douglas Luiz. He'll sit in that front of the back four, like he does for Aston Villa.
be a Real Madrid player next season, has his first Brazil goal at Wembley.
It was all smiles. All Brazilian smiles for Hendrick.
For that one. Danilo to clear. Described as the most exciting day of his life. A new era.
Very little in terms of real saves, the challenges he's had to have and face again.
4 added minutes. Thrilling to find an equaliser. Mainu into Stones.